You're a builder, a maker, someone who believes that if you build something amazing enough, customers will naturally find their way to you. But we need to talk about the massive blind spot that's killing technical founders right now. Your biggest threat isn't your competition. It's not your code. It's not even your market. It's your inability to see how the market actually sees you. You think they're judging your feature set, your architecture, your brilliant technical solutions. Nope. They're judging the way you present yourself to the world. And if you're doing your own marketing, you're probably failing that judgment. This is the dark side of DIY marketing that nobody talks about. Every time you put out your amateur content, you're actively destroying your market value. Every piece of content that you create is either building or killing your credibility. There's no middle ground. But we're just being authentic. We're just being vulnerable. I hear this all the time, and let me be clear. Authenticity without professionalism isn't a strategy. It's an excuse. Think about successful tech companies that you admire, the ones that are actually dominating their markets. Do you notice anything? None of them, literally none of them, are using DIY marketing because they understand something that most founders miss. In the digital age, perception isn't just part of reality, it creates reality. Your DIY content isn't just underwhelming, it's actively sabotaging your growth. That webcam product demo, it's telling potential customers that you can't afford professional equipment. That cheesy PowerPoint presentation, it's screaming, we're not serious about growth. Those social media posts that you threw together last night, they're actively pushing away potential investors. But here's what keeps me up at night. The opportunities that you're losing that you'll never even know about. The enterprise clients who dismissed you before even trying your product. The investors who scrolled past your company because your brand looked amateur. The partners who never reached out because your marketing didn't match their ambition. But what about all these successful bootstrap companies, Jordan? Sure, they exist, but look closer. The ones that truly break through, they all hit a point where they realized that DIY marketing was actually holding them back. Here's the brutal truth about your current market. The bar for what looks professional isn't just high, it's in outer space. It's that high. Your potential customers are being bombarded with Netflix quality content on their social media feeds. They're seeing Hollywood level production value shot with Hollywood level cameras in product demos from your competitors. And there you are with your webcam and basic editing skills thinking that you can compete. Good luck. The gap between amateur and professional isn't just about quality anymore. It's about psychology, about understanding how you position your product in a way that bypasses those logical objections that your customers always bring up and ones that speak directly to the decision-making part of the brain. Every time you put out DIY content, you're not just saving money, you are losing credibility. And in 2024 and going into 2025, if you're still watching this video, credibility is the currency that matters most. Want to know the real cost of DIY marketing? It's not just losing deals. It's the entire category of deals that you're not even being considered for. Enterprise clients won't even look at you. High-value partnerships become impossible. Investment conversations end before they even begin. The psychology is brutal but simple. If you look amateur, people assume that you are an amateur. And in today's market, that assumption is fatal. When potential customers visit your site or see your content, they're not just evaluating your product, they're making split-second decisions about whether you're still going to exist in a year, whether you can handle enterprise clients, whether you are worth betting their careers on, or whether you're actually serious about what you're building. And your DIY marketing is failing every single one of those tests. The market in 2024 doesn't just want better products, it wants better stories, better presentations, better experiences. And if you're still doing your own marketing, you're bringing a knife to a gunfight. This is exactly why we built our studio here at Nice Slice Studio. The market has evolved, the standards have shifted. What worked 3 years ago with the vulnerable, authentic, vloggy style content doesn't just work less now, it actually hurts your brand. Your future deserves better than what you can cobble together yourself. The good news is that this is a fixable problem, but only if you're willing to face the hard truth that your DIY approach to marketing isn't saving you money, it's costing you everything. If you want to know if you're making this mistake, you can look at the last 3 pieces of marketing content that you've done. If they don't look like they could have come from a company 10 times your size, you're probably in trouble. So if you're ready to take your marketing seriously and stop undermining your own success, The link is in the description. Let's talk about how to make your presentation match your ambition. Because remember, in today's market, it's not the best product that wins, it's the best presented product that dominates.